Hello everybody. This is Francis. Today is October 13, 2015. I'll be discussing some of the exercises in discrete mathematics. Our topic for today is the syntax of propositional logic. All of the questions here were taken from Rosen. The instructions are: translate the following English sentences into symbols in propositional logic. The first set of questions. Given that we say that let P and Q be the propositions P, it is below freezing, and Q, it is snowing. We are to write these propositions using P and Q and its logical connectives. Before we start, let me just iterate that for our precedence rules, the highest priority is not, followed by and then or, and then if then. And the lowest priority is if and only if. Next, let's just go through all of the logical connectives. We have the negation or not. Its verbal form is not P. The patterns in which we could detect that is, let's say, it is in the denial of P, or it is not the case that P. Okay. Next one is the conjunction or and. Its verbal form is P and Q. Its keywords to detect that pattern is both P and Q, but and while. Next one is the disjunction or. Its verbal form is P or Q. And then the pattern is either P or Q, or at least one of. Next one is if and then, or the implication or conditional. Its verbal form is if P then Q, or P implies Q. Other patterns in which this one is equivalent to if and then is Q if P, P only if Q, Q when P, Q provided that P. P is a sufficient condition for Q, and Q is a necessary condition for P. Okay. And lastly, we have the equivalence or biconditional represented by if and only if. Its verbal form is P if and only if Q, and its other equivalent phrase is P is equivalent to Q. Let's start. For number 1, it is below freezing and snowing. That's P. That's obviously P and Q. Next, it is below freezing, but it is not snowing. It is below freezing, but, that's an and, not snowing. Okay. Next, number 3, it is not below freezing and it is not snowing. It is not below freezing and it is not snowing. Okay. Next, number 4, it is either snowing or below freezing, or both. It is either snowing or below freezing. Okay, that's an and. Number 5, it is below freezing, comma, it is also snowing. Oh, sorry. If it is below freezing, it is also snowing. Okay, that's an if and then. If it is below freezing, then it is also snowing. Okay. Next, number 6. It is either below freezing or it is snowing, but it is not snowing if it is below freezing. Okay. Let's start with the first phrase. It is either below freezing or it is snowing. It's either below freezing or it is snowing. Okay. That's the first one. Next, we have the word but, which is represented by and. Okay. Next, it is not snowing if it is below freezing. So this is our if statement. Yeah. And this is the one, this is the one that we would convert it to a symbol that is after the arrow. So first we just write uh, it is below freezing. Okay. If it is below freezing, then it is not snowing. Okay. So that's number 6. Number 7, that it is below freezing is necessary and sufficient for it to be snowing. So the symbol in the left side of the arrow is this one. And then the symbol to the right of the arrow should be this one. Okay, so it should be snowing. Okay. And then it is below freezing. So let me just correct the alignment of the answers. Okay, so let's proceed to the next set of questions. So let P, Q, and R be the propositions. So P is you get an A on the final exam. Q is you do every exercise in this book. R is you get an A in this class. So the instructions are write these propositions using P, Q, and R and logical connectives. So number 8, you get an A in this class, but you do not do every exercise in this book. So you get an A in this class. So that's R. But, so that's an and. You do not do every exercise in this book. So Q. So that's R, not Q. Number 9, you get an A on the final. Okay. You do every exercise in this book. And you get an A on this class. So that those are separated by and. Okay. Next, you get an A in this class. It is necessary to get an A in this class. It is necessary for you to get an A on the final. So to get an A in this class, this is R. So the keyword is to. So that would be the right side of the if then. It is necessary for you to get an A on the final. Okay, so that's P. So that's if P, then R. Okay. Let's just fix the alignment. So that is all. Okay, so thank you and good day. Okay, so wait. So this is a portion that we'll be discussing the lies that I've told you. So let's just take a look at item number 7. That it is below freezing is necessary and sufficient for it to be snowing. So as we've said earlier, for the if-then logical connective, if P then Q is equivalent to P is a sufficient condition for Q, and if P then Q, Q is a necessary condition for P. So in this sentence, we have necessary and sufficient. So instead of an if-then, we have a biconditional. So that's the correction. So thank you again and good day.